Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69 and welcome back to channel. Hold their beers. This is basically hold my beer, but not by me, by these amazing players that you are about to watch. Now, first up, we have Alpha from what I believe is the best clan, the nicest clan at the moment in What Blitz, and that is BPS. A fantastic clan. Not only are they OP, but they are just full of so nice people. I mean, I'm in partnership with this clan, and I'm in partnership with them for a reason, because they are just amazing people. And I'm not going to just partner with any clan that offer. I want to know about the clan, and this clan is amazing. It is amazing. They do so much for us, so much for other clans, the community. They are a great bunch of guys and girl, it's not just guys, but they're good people. They're good people, and I get a few replays from them, and especially Ulfar. He's recently sent me a couple of replays. Amazing. And he's going to show it in the E4. Now, he's playing very aggressive in the E4. He's playing front line, which you can do in the E4. That's pretty much what the E4 is known for. Now, for me, the E4 has just fallen down the pecking order regards to TDs lately, because it's not because it's not good. It's just been not touched. What I mean by that is other TDs around it are just getting better. I mean, I don't personally think there's a reason to play the E4 when you have an when you have an OP E3. It's so much more better than the E4. But Ulfar is going to just prove me absolutely wrong, and he's playing it like literally completely front line. He's above his mediums. He's above his other tank destroyers, and he's above his heavies on his team, and he is going to play. He's going to have a really, really good game, and he's going to make it worthwhile playing front line. So, I mean, he's going to pump out a lot of damage, and he's going to do so in the space of 4 minutes. So 2.5 minutes is already gone. So really, we only have another 1.5 minutes left on this game, and there's still 5 tanks left alive. It's 3 versus 5. That was a nice shot what he did there to the Object 114. I like what he's doing here. That the team are getting flanked. The team are getting flanked, and it is now a 2-on-4. He knows that there are 2 tanks to the left, and there are also now 2 tanks to the right. Just when you need an ammo rack, like, how's that for RNG? Hold my beer. That is just amazing. Like, I've had that a couple of times where the only way you're going to win this game is if you can get an ammo rack, and that is exactly what happens. So he's leaving his heavy tank, the E100, to deal with the 183, while he is here dealing with 2 other tanks. So he clears the 704, and it just leaves the E100, who luckily misses the shot. Now the E100, the Death Star on the enemy team has left the E100, and he's coming for the E4. I'm not so sure if that was a good move. I mean, he just needed to splash that E100. That's all he needed to do, is splash that E100 with a little bit of hesh, but he's going to pay the price because he now misses that shot. Ulfar is on 3 kills, and if he can get this last shot off, he's on 7.9k damage. Absolutely amazing job, and he does get the final kill. 1,300 block damage, 8,456 damage in the E4. Well played, Alpha. I do apologise, I'm not good with names. But keep up the good work. Thanks for everything you do as a clan. I really do appreciate what what you are doing, and what you're gonna be doing in future. I mean, we've got some giveaways coming up. Thanks to BPS, so keep a lookout for that. Might be a Discord giveaway. I'm not 100% sure on what we're going to do yet, but join Discord, keep updated, and you will find out soon enough. Next up, we have the Chieftain Mark 6 123 Huang. Should we just call him 123? Let's just call him 1, 2, or 3. 1. Let's call him 1. And he's going to have another hold my beer battle. Now, he's pushing the right side, and at the moment he's spotted the mouse, and there is going to be a few more tanks being spotted. Now, he hasn't quite got the gun depression to get over this ridgeline. I mean, the Chieftain's got fantastic gun depression, but not that good, not that good. The start of the game is not going to go so well. I mean, it doesn't really go to plan, and that mouse is in the thick of it. He's going to be doing what a mouse should be doing. Front line, bouncing shots. Although he is, or she, Savage Girl, although she, we're going to call her a she because it's Savage Girl. She's doing a fantastic job in actually bouncing so many shots, but she is taking a lot of damage in return. But let's face it, this is what a mouse should be doing, in my opinion. A mouse should be front line, taking the shots. It has all those hit points for a reason. It should be taking the shots so your team can then get the shots back whilst they are on a reload. So the mouse did a really, really good job in soaking up quite a lot of damage. However, she decides to start pushing. Because she starts pushing, the other team starts to push as well, and it starts leaving tanks on their own. I mean, the mouse is now not in a great position, and the E100 decides to push with the mouse, and they're both in a platoon. So the E100 is going to try and support that mouse, but now the mouse is not in a great position. There's there's a grill, there's a mouse, and there's obviously this Chieftain. So not a great push there from that mouse and the E100 on the enemy team. They probably actually thought, you know what, we're winning on tanks, let's make a push. And they might have been right. I mean, at the moment, it's a 3 versus 5. It's a 3 versus 5. Two of them are heavies. One of them's a mouse, which if you can get behind a mouse, no problem. And that's exactly what the Sheridan does. So it now leaves a 2-on-4. A 2-on-4, the Sheridan and a Chieftain. And what he does here, the 1-2-3 Huang, is just hold the Sheridan there long enough to get that shot off. And now the Sheridan is a one shot. And just before he runs away, nice auto aim in there, and he clears him for his first kill, bringing him now up to 4,100 damage. He's got a lot of hit points. I mean, he's not really lost any just on that little ram. So he's got a lot of hit points, but there's 3 TDs to deal with. And all 3 TDs have a lot of hit points to get through. So if we can deal with this this grill, I mean, we can take the grill out pretty quick if we start loading the Hesh, doing sort of 500-600 damage each time. The first shot decides to use the APCR, probably wanted to quickly get the shot off and not really expose his tanks too much. But the second shot, he does go with the HE, and the grill misses his shot. Here comes the Jaegeru, and this is a perfect time to start pushing on the grill. He is going to start pushing. Maybe he could have waited a little bit longer because the Jaegeru is looking at the Sheridan, and he may not have had to take that shot. But he didn't want to risk it, which is absolutely fine. And now the Sheridan is running around the Jaegeru. But they need to be quick because here comes a full hit point Death Star, and you don't want a Death Star coming at the back of you. Definitely not. He can one-shot both of these tanks, so I'd still like what they're doing. They're still both ignoring this Death Star. I mean, yes, the Death Star has a big alpha gun, and it can probably kill, well, it can kill both tanks with a one-shot, but he was focusing on that Jaegeru. They was both focusing on the same tank, so focus fire is so important in this game. You just don't see enough of it. And now all of a sudden, even though they're both low hit points, I mean, he's not that low hit points, but he is a one shot, as I've said. If he can get a HE on the hatch, which he is going to do, lucky he left him with 85 HP, but he's now on a long reload, and there is nothing the Death Star can do. 8,000 damage. He blocked 640, not too much. But he didn't really spend enough time in that hold down position. No one was really pushing him. No one was really shooting him to get that block damage. But still, 1-2-3 Huang, very nice game. 8,000 damage. Next up, we have a Sheridan. Of course, we have another Sheridan Shadow Stalker. Now, there's a lot of Sheridan footage going around at the moment. Yes, the missiles are OP, the tank is OP, but this game shows it all. This game has it all. This game has OP missile shooting and just an OP tank in itself, and a fantastic player doing so. And he's going to use the missiles wisely. I mean, he's not just going to farm missile shots. He's only really going to use them when he needs to. So at the moment, his team are pretty much, I know that it's only 30 seconds gone on the clock, but his team are all over the place. They're all in spawn, the Conway's already gone, and it's not looking a good start. But this is where, I mean, that was unlucky. That was unlucky that the 1-2-1 pulled back right at that last minute. Well, right at the last second. But still, just look at his team. They are just all over the place. And this could have probably gone in as another World of Dummies game. But he's going to relocate now. Now, he's got a teammate that is capping the base. And if I think what he... If I'm thinking what his idea is here, then it is a genius move. So he wanted to relocate. He's not going to go and cap. What he's actually doing is, because the mouse is capping, there's 7 red tanks left alive. Of course, they are going to start pushing towards the cap because they want to reset the cap. So that is why he's going to come into this position here and wait for them to start pushing that cap. And of course, the E100 does start to push the cap because they got no choice. They have to reset that cap, otherwise they lose. So I love his thinking there. I mean, he didn't want to go and help cap. He just wanted to go and wait for the red team to reset the cap, and if when they did, he was there already waiting to deal that damage. So now he has the E100, there's a Death Star there, there's a T91 there, and now he can't stay there because now it's a bad position. So what's he going to do? He's going to use the mobility of a light tank and just get around the map. So that is 2 tanks now down. He's going to try and get the shot on that T92E1, which he does. He's going to back up. The E100 dies, so it is now a 5-on-6. And he has a Sheridan to just in front of him here, so he's going to not expose himself. He's going to try and use the missiles. He doesn't really get the missile shot off there, but again, I love what he was thinking. Didn't want to expose his tank, so he did try using those missiles, but in the end he didn't really need to. Now it is a 4 versus 6. There's a lot of work to do. There is a lot of work to do, and he does take a little damage there. Now he's getting pushed, and it's an uphill battle from now on. It's going to be quite difficult to get out this win. He's got to do a lot of work. Now, he's going to push the Leopard PTA here, gets a nice shot on the Leopard PTA, and now he's just going to run. He has the T92E1, who does shoot him, which is unfortunate, but now we know he's on a reload, so he should be able to get this shot off and clear him no problem at all. But of course, just as he clears him, the Leopard now starts rushing him, which the Leopard has every right to do so. He's doing exactly what he should be doing, but he's going to pay the price. The Leopard should be clearing this Sheridan, but he doesn't. So the Sheridan is actually doing great. I mean, he's not sticking around. He's using these heals. He's using that auto-aim wisely. He is going to get shot once more from the Sheridan, from the Leopard PTA, sorry, and he is going to get away with this. A nice HE roll to clear that guy. He had to do that HE roll because 560 alpha, he was on 580. It was a bit of a... if he wasn't going to max roll, then, or even high roll, then he would be dead, and this would be game over. So he had to use that HE there, and he had to pen. And I like the fact that he knew that. He knew exactly what he had to do. Unlucky there from his Leopard PTA, Amarak, but while the enemy is spotted, he is going to use that HE to clear the WZ-121. Now, he's on 32 hit points. He's on 4.6k damage, and there's a Sheridan and a Waffle left alive. Both, I'll remind you, are full hit points. They are both full hit points. He is on 32. There is no way he should be able to do this. I love that he's patient. I mean, 2.5 minutes left on the clock. He's not going to go running. He knows where at least one of them now is coming through the base, but what side is he coming through the base? And I just love his patience. He is just waiting. He's going to use his last HE, which is such a shame because he does low roll into that Waffle, but he's then going to back up. He wasn't spotted, but the Waffle kind of knows where he is, but he doesn't know exactly where. So he's going to go round, and because he's not spotted, he is going to be able to get another shot in before he's spotted. Nice fire. Now watch this dodge. Ready? Oh, that shell just flew inches past him. But now both of the enemy know where he is. And again, I love what he's going to do here. He's going to come around, he's going to reset his camo, and then he's going to go back around. So the Sheridan thinks he's running away. He's got other plans. He wants to clear this waffle. He has to clear this waffle, and he's going to do exactly that. Luckily, the waffle is looking elsewhere, and he is going to clear him. He is spotted at the moment, so he does need to be careful because we don't know where that Sheridan is. 1 versus 1. 6,200 damage, and I was going to say all he's got is 1 Sheridan left, but the Sheridan is full hit points. He hasn't dropped a single hit point. Now, we have seen a little bit of use of the missiles, but I mean, he hasn't needed to use the missiles, and this is what I love about gameplay like this. It's not just missile spamming. He's only going to use the missiles when he absolutely has to, and he's going to do that right here. And what a missile shot this is going to be. He's not going to expose himself. He's going to shoot the missile, and he's going to get the Sheridan moving. Now, it all seems possible. I mean, it looked like an impossible task about a minute ago, and now it just seems possible. And again, 30 seconds. 30 seconds left on the clock, and he still needs to hit this guy twice to be able to win. So he's going to come around the corner, and he is going to wait because he has to get this shot. He has to risk it, and he does. And now he can carry on moving. He needs to be careful, or the Sheridan doesn't shoot, and this is where the Sheridan messes up. He decides to go up the hill instead of around, and he pays the price. An amazing game there, absolutely amazing. I know you're all going to say that the tank's broken OP. Yes, it is. But still, that was a fantastic battle from Shadow. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye. With